Love is something that you do.
If you have a heart for missions, if you know what it's like to be hungry and then multiply that by 1,000,000, it breaks our hearts when we hear about kids that are eating dirt and rocks.
They're out in the middle of nowhere and they take these long journeys out there and bring these children food, clothing, just what we take for granted.
To watch them go into areas that are devastated, to work with people that it seems like nobody else cares for or cares about, it's just a blessing to see that.
They show you the progress that they're making. The first time I saw that Miracle Village, oh my gosh, it was like, wow, the houses that they built. And then they'll show you the people that they went and visited in the garbage dump, and then 3 months later, it shows where they put them in a house. Is just, and the sustainability programs, I love that, where they teaching these people, it's like they say, it's not a handout, it's a hand up. It's that old adage of, you give a man a fish and you fed him for a day, you teach him how to fish, he can live for a lifetime.
Love ain't something to talk about. See, a lot of people talking, but you can't be a talker, you got to be a doer. When you help the poor, you is lending to the Lord.
I know Bobby inside out, and what you see is what you get, and he's that good of a person.
But when you find a ministry like Love a Child, it's feeding and helping people, and I just thank God for Bobby and Shuri and all that they've done.
People support Love a Child because they see reality in Bobby and Shuri. They're not just professing to be missionaries, they are doing the work.
I love the Lord, and love is something you do. You don't tell me you love me and you cannot do something for me. So that's why I support Love a Child.
Believe me, my friend, wherever you are, wherever you're living, you are rich today according to the standards of where we are right now.
Let us together do something and be involved in helping the Haitian people.
When you start giving to the poor and you start feeding the poor, I can promise you that the blessings of God will come upon your life and you will be happier than you've ever been before in your life.
To learn more about these stories and how you can help change the lives of these poor Haitian children, please visit our website at www.loveachild.com and see what God would have you to do. Please get involved today with one or more of our many outreaches. You will have a once-in-a-lifetime experience by sponsoring a child or attending a remote trip to Haiti in the regions beyond. By going to loveachild.com, you will have a secure way to donate and leave a legacy of hope and compassion for generations to come. Remember, Jesus said, "Inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me."
If you know what it's like to be hungry and then multiply that by 1,000,000, it breaks our hearts when we hear about kids that are eating dirt.
Please go to loveachild.com now to make a donation and change a life today and forever. On behalf of the poor children in the country of Haiti, thank you and may God richly bless you.
Hey Sherry, watch your step here. Watch out for all this. Well, here we are in a brand new area of Haiti. It's a very, very destitute area. You can look around the houses, the little shanty houses. People are very, very, very poor, but we brought food here today for the first time, but by faith, it won't be the last time. We don't have support yet for it, but we're going to continue to feed them every day. Sure, explain the area.
If you know Cité Soleil, you know that we're in a very dangerous part of Haiti. We're near the wharf. There's a lot of danger in this whole area. today, right now, it's quiet. We have a Haitian pastor that we're working with by the name of Pastor Prosper. He's a sweet man, and so these are people in the neighborhood that he knows, but as you look around, you could see we're walking through mud. It's trashy. There's just trash and quilts and things like that hanging up. And two of the little girls, Shadeline and Santia, these two little girls are two little girls that have said to me that the water comes into their house at night. And they have a fear of the water, but they said the greatest fear that they have is the fear of not eating any food.
Wow.
Today, their moms are going to get food, and we hope to do this every single month. They're going to get a big bag of food for their families. And Bobby, it's a blessing.
Sure, are we feeding the school here today, or we're feeding the families in the
today,
area?
This area right here, we're feeding the families, the moms.
Okay, I've never been in this area. This is our first day. We just left one of our schools that we started brand new, not very far from here, probably 10, 15 minutes from here. But there's another brand new area, La Patrie, which is right by City Soleil, very, very dangerous area, but very poor. You can look all around how poor everybody is, and but we're going to feed the families enough food for the month. And we're not going to miss. It's going to be a consistent basis by faith, but faith doesn't know we don't have the money. But this is how we do it in Haiti. This is how it works. God bless you.
Well, look at all this, Bobby. As far as you can see over there is nothing but tents. Look over there. Nous bien? Hein? Hein? Côté ou dormi? Hein? Au côté? Quel âge? Vous avez 5 ans? Hein? Vous avez 5 ans, quel âge? Vous ne connaissez pas quel âge? Quel âge? Vous ne connaissez pas? Vous parlez l'école? Bon petit fille, bon petit monde. Vous faites tout? Où est maman?
Dis oui.
Oui. Il dit oui. Il parle, mais il dit oui. She's timid. Anytime we see the poor, we're always thinking, God, what do you want us to do? Whatever we do, it's really you are doing it. And you say, I got to be part of that. Nothing could happen here unless it starts to happen there. Without you, we are nothing. Partners like you make it happen, and we thank God for you every day.
You should support Love a Child because they do so much with what seems like so little. I don't get regular income. I'm an independent contractor. I don't know what I'm going to make in January. And there have been times that I've given them $16 a month, and they never, ever fail to send a thank you letter, ever.
It breaks our hearts when we hear about kids that are eating dirt and rocks.
Just look at one child in their life and go to their website and look at one story, and I challenge you to not be changed when you read just one story of one child.
Please consider Haiti's hungry children today by calling the number on your screen, visiting our website, or sending in your gift. We cannot do everything, but together we can do something. On behalf of the hungry children of Haiti, thank you, and may God richly bless you.
Pastor Bobby, Madame Sherry. Oui, nous comptons avec nous.
Who bell on Bill? Who do something? Who do something? Oh, who do? Who Remy Jazzy? Who Remy Jazzy?
Oui.
Okay.
Priez pour nous café distribution chaque mois, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Oui. Amen. Well, today we're going to start with food and see what God does. So today we're going to give each mom a big bag of food, and with your help, we will want to do this every month because these are really precious people.
This is the first time, but by faith it won't be the last time. I'll be here next month too. But without your help, we can't. Please, please. God bless you. Love is something you do. Okay.
Nous pas qu'à faire tout bagaille, mais je dis ma balle au gros sac manger. Okay? Oui.
We got 26.
Nous commençons. Si maman pour me, il va petit qui ça.
dans le village à Patrier. J'ai des petits gens. Mais papa n'est pas avec, papa n'est pas occupé ou non même. Mais il dit ça pour moi. Ça a une petite cousine. J'ai 8 mois là, dans 9 mois. Dans l'hôpital, le docteur est venu, il dit que je n'ai pas de sang, je pas de bagage. Chaque fois que je suis tranché, je suis sans bagage tranché. Tellement petite là, mal bagage devant. Même là pour tomber, là, il va quand même dormir là même. Là pour tomber, tant qu'on aider, tu me parler, tu me mal manger, mal boire, mal dormir, mal écouter. Donc tu me pas bien vivre. Nous sommes à l'aéroport avant de venir habiter là 2 janvier qui est passé. Nous sommes allés de Soupice aviation. On a une Soupice aviation venir nous là. Et ça a fait sous lui. Il va même bien dormir. Il a pu tomber. C'est rivière qui est en dedans. Nous avons mal vivre en pile. Nous ne faisons pas moi. Ça te les bons manger à nous pas manger. Nous ne faisons pas moi. Des petits riz blancs, un petit pastel, un petit spaghetti, un petit lame, un petit patate là, nous bouillir, nous manger. Mais pas tant qu'on est bien manger, bien boire, nous pas dans bagage ça. Nous pas là, nous sur la ville, nous une petite patate, petit lame, pour nous bouillir, nous manger. Mais tant qu'on bien manger, tant qu'on joue dimanche, lever, faire bon manger, faire bon petit jus, non.
Je dis merci, peut-être je merci.
Every day in the country of Haiti, children are hungry and literally starving, which in many cases leads to death. These children have no strength to play and absolutely no hope for a better future. You can help them change their situation now by providing food, because food brings hope. Will you get involved today? Your gift of $16 will provide 432 meals consisting of well-balanced, nutritionally rich, great-tasting food. Yes, for just $16, which is less than the average restaurant meal for your family, you will be providing 432 meals. Your gift of $48 will provide 1,296 meals, and your gift of $120 will provide 3,240 meals of this great-tasting food. Please consider Haiti's hungry children today by calling the number on your screen, visiting our website, or sending in your gift. We cannot do everything, but together we can do something. On behalf of the hungry children of Haiti, thank you, and may God richly bless you.
You know, Bobby usually does the ministry segment, and really does it quite well. So he asked me to do the ministry segment today because, you know, I've had something on my heart that really touches my heart. We all read the story, I'm sure you've heard it, of the rich man and Lazarus. But you know what, when I read it, I hear that the rich man fared sumptuously every day. He was clothed in fine linen. He was a very, very, very rich man. And according to the Bible, he ate big meals every day. And outside his gate was a poor man named Lazarus. He was full of sores. In fact, the Bible said that the dogs came and licked his sores. He was skinny, his bones were sticking out. He probably smelled bad. He was dying, but all he wanted was some crumbs that fell from the hands and from the table of the rich man. He wasn't even asking for a whole meal. He was only asking for the crumbs, but the rich man was so stingy. He didn't see the poor man, and he didn't even want to see the poor man. He didn't want to know that anybody poor was there. And when you get to be that rich, that's a bad place to be with God, because God loves the poor. You know, if you're blessed today, God's blessed you so that you can help others. It's not a sin to be rich if you bless the poor, but it's a sin When you're rich and your neighbor looks like these children and lives in the dump here in Haiti, and they don't have one meal a day, you know, I want you to think about how God has blessed you. Believe me, my friend, wherever you are, wherever you're living, you are rich today according to the standards of where we are right now. We're in Cité Soleil, we're in Rapatrié. People are living in shacks with sticks right near the water, the wharf water. It comes in at night, it floods their houses. There's no jobs. You know, there's pigs that run through the garbage. Children pick up garbage every day. They look for sticks, they look for something to sell, they look for something to eat. And they somehow have to make it through to the next day. And every one of the mothers that we gave food to, you know what she thinks about every day? How is she going to feed her children? Just like these little children. How is she going to feed her children every single day? And some days they don't eat. Some days they drink boiled salt water. I'm just asking you to let your heart be touched. And you know, when you start giving to the poor and you start feeding the poor, I can promise you that the blessings of God will come upon your life, and you will be happier than you've ever been before in your life. Remember that story in the Bible. Don't be like that selfish rich man. Be like the giving person who gave all that he had, and God will bless you. Thank you from the country of Haiti. God bless you. I'm Sherry Burnett.
Sherry and I are so excited about our brand new book called Faith, Hope, and Love, a 90-day walk with God. It's a devotional. Lessons Sherry and I have learned in these years of walking with God, and how important it is to stand upon the Word and start your day, each day, with the Word.
You know, I'm reading right here in 2 Kings, the 7th chapter. Now, we all have decisions to make, and you know, it's a tough day when we have to make a decision. But you'll find a great story in the Bible about lepers that were outside the gate. They had to make a decision whether to go inside the gate and take a chance of being captured, or sitting outside the gate and dying a slow death. And they said, why sit we here and die? You know, God can help you make that decision in your life today. When you give an offering to help us continue to feed the poor and take care of the children in Haiti, we'd like to send you this book, and it will be a blessing to you. Be sure to get this book and request this book, A 90-Day Walk with God.
The decision you make today will affect your future tomorrow.
For your free copy of Bobby and Sherry Burnett's new devotional book, Faith, Hope, and Love, A 90-Day Walk with God, simply give your gift of any amount and request the book. Call the number on your screen, write to the address, or go to the website and give your gift now. Remember, to receive your free copy of Bobby and Sherry's new book, simply give your gift of any amount and request the book.
Love ain't something to talk about. See, a lot of people talking, but you can't be a talker, you got to be a doer. When you help the poor, you is lending to the Lord.
I know Bobby inside out, and what you see is what you get, and he's that good of a person.
I just thank God for Bobby and Sherry and all that they've done.
People support Love a Child because they see reality in Bobby and Sherry. They're not just professing to be missionaries, they are doing the work.
To watch them go into areas that are devastated, to work with people that it seems like nobody else cares for or cares about, it's just a blessing to see that.
We're here today in the middle of Toutier, Cité Soleil, Haiti, where the need is greater than ever. You can see our trucks over there, we're passing out food. And you know, when we're in the middle of the distribution, we see tons of people who have their cards and they're coming with their sacks. But sometimes we forget to really look at where all this food is going. If you look right here behind me today, you see tents and these little huts, and that is where the food is going. When you're standing in the line, you don't realize how desperate these people really are. But when you look at these houses right here and the tents that they're living in, it goes to show how far this food actually goes. You know, without your help today, we would not be able to do this. These people would be out here digging in the trash to find food for another day. You know, most of the time these kids don't get a hot meal. They don't eat healthy food. The food that they get comes right here from this garbage dump. You see these little kids who don't go to school, they don't have hope, they don't have joy, they don't have anything. But when I see where this food is going, I know it's giving them a little hope, a little bit of hope to survive another day. We thank you for all that you do, and we thank you for blessing another child right here who is taking home his food to a small tent right behind us today. God bless you.
I always wonder, I say, God, why am I on this side of the fence? And these people and these children, they're on the other side of the fence. Why wasn't I born here in the garbage dump? Why am I here if they're there? We're all people. You know, why are you where you are instead of right here where they are? Did you ever think about that? I believe that God knows who has the heart to help his people. Because once you see these children, these people, this thick black smoke, the rusty tin cans we walk over, the human waste that's in here, and the kids that come, and the people that come and eat what some people throw away, you say life is not fair. And just like the little boy John Pierre that you've seen on the program today, life is not fair for him. He doesn't know anything but this garbage dump. He said, my hope is in the trash, my life is in the trash, my food is in the trash. What child do you ever know in your life who has said that? That is not fair. It's not fair to be alive and to know that this exists and do nothing about it at all. And every one of us can do something, if it's small or large.
Chaque fois mal débat, qui va pas me porter bali, voilà le plaisir pour cobla. Les faire manger bon.
Pretty soon, people still line up. This truck will be empty of food. There'll be no food left. I just pray we can continue the food. Without your help, we can't do it. It's really an emergency. Haiti is an emergency for food. I cannot express the emergency of food. Food is so expensive here in Haiti now, beans and rice. Everything's going out of sight because of the goods valuation to the American dollar. Please, we need your help. From the very bottom of our hearts, for a gift of $16, we'll supply 432 meals. For a gift of $48, we'll supply 1,296 meals. For a gift of $120, you can supply and give 3,240 meals. For a gift of $500, you can help supply and give 13,500 meals. For a gift of $1,000, I pray God will lay that amount in your heart. You can supply 27,000 meals. Please pray what God would do. And of course, for those of God's prosper you want to plant a seed faith offering, a special offering for $10,000. You can supply a 40-foot container of 272,000 meals. And I feel in my heart, Sherry, God speaking to someone for that $10,000 amount. I just feel it. But please help the Haitians are different. Sherry and I, we live here. We live here in Haiti. Sherry.
You know, on the program today, you've seen the children. And I know that you can look into the hearts of these children and know that whatever they're saying is really from their heart. Children don't lie. They just tell you about what they face every single day. You see the moms walking out with bags, but you don't see what happens when the truck is empty or when we can't come or when we don't have food and when they have to wait and how discouraged they are. You know, the flies are bad, the stench is bad, it's garbage is piled up. We're on the outside of the garbage dump. But when we go inside, it's just the worst thing that you could possibly imagine. You know, I know that you've seen the feeding programs that we've had and the faces of the children eating those bowls of rice and beans, and you've seen their happy faces. But what you don't see when you turn the TV off is the children that don't have food or we can't get to them. And today, while you're sitting there in your living room or whatever you're doing, they will be looking through the garbage dumps. When you go out to the restaurant, when you sit down to your table, when you go through McDonald's, they're going through the garbage can. Little kids dragging garbage cans across the whole yard, looking for either something to sell or something to eat. Like Madame Vela, the woman we talked to, and how she cried because she only had rotten meat to feed her kids. Listen, no child in the whole wide world should have to eat the food that comes from any garbage can anywhere. That is not fair. You, your family, your business partners, you can make a difference, whether it's large or small or widow's mite. You know, the Bible says when you see your brother in need, you can't say, well, God bless you, go away. I hope that you've had a good day and I'm going to be praying for you. That's not how it works. It works when your heart is touched to give. Pick up the phone right now. The phone number is there. Call or go to the internet or write that letter and make it happen for hungry children, please.
Please help. Call the number that's on your screen now. Call right now. We're going to send you a special picture. We're going to send you something back, very special gift back in the mail. Please call right now. God bless you. The people are waiting. The children are waiting.